On the Silk Roads by Samantha, World Cultures. Spices were important in many ways in trade along the Silk Road.
Spices were traded throughout the Silk Roads, and ships also traveled the Red Sea to trade for spices. Early trade routes were controlled by Arab merchants who traded spices but hid the sources of their goods. The Javanese people traded rice for spices. They then traded these for other goods from people that came there. Spices were valued not only as a taste enhancer, but also as a preservative. Different spices were also used as medicines. Turmeric was used in China to aid bruises and clots. Peppercorns were used as a remedy to digestive problems, and sandalwood was used to cleanse the blood. Cinnamon and pepper were from India, and sandalwood traveled north through the Himalayas to become important to the Chinese. Pepper once served as a form of currency. Spice trade was so important, wars were fought to maintain or gain control of spice routes, the images of sandalwood. Before the Silk Road was even established, there were Indian ships trading spices with the Chinese. Greek and Roman ships traded with India along the Red Sea. In the 15th century, the Portuguese found the Spice Islands, and soon after, in the 16th century, spice trade came to Europe. Exotic spices could be traded from the Byzantine Empire. Java also traded spices and controlled much of the spice trade for some time. Arab merchants brought spices from the Spice Islands to the Middle East through Venice and into Europe. The Europeans traded spices from islands in the eastern Indonesian archipelago. On the Silk Road itself, spices were transported from place to place in camel caravans. Ships with spices traveled through the Red Sea to transport their goods. In medieval times, spices were in great demand in Europe as they were used to preserve meat and flavor food. Spices were a delicacy on the Silk Roads. They allowed the Silk Roads to grow and become a great international pathway.